The sun peeked over the horizon, casting a warm golden glow on Sweetberry Farm, illuminating the fields with a soft, welcoming light. Dew glistened on the leaves like tiny diamonds, and the air was filled with the sweet, intoxicating scent of ripening berries, promising a bountiful harvest. It was a peaceful morning, the kind that makes you want to take a deep breath and savor the quiet beauty of nature. The tranquility was almost palpable, a perfect start to the day. A gentle breeze rustled through the fields, carrying with it the whispers of the earth waking up. Birds chirped cheerfully from the treetops, their melodies a sweet, harmonious start to the day, filling the air with a sense of joy and renewal. Daniel, the owner of Sweetberry Farm, was already out and about, tending to his crops with a practiced hand, his movements steady and sure. His straw hat and amazing sunglasses shaded his eyes as he surveyed the rows of plump, juicy berries, a sense of contentment and pride washing over him. He knew the hard work was paying off. Everything was still and calm, a typical morning at Sweetberry Farm, where the rhythm of nature set the pace for the day. Little did he know, a spectacular surprise awaited him, something that would make this tranquil morning even more memorable. Suddenly, a loud trumpeting sound pierced the air, breaking the peaceful silence. It was a sound unlike any other, echoing through the valley and catching the attention of everyone nearby. Daniel looked up in surprise, his eyes widening as he tried to locate the source of the sound. He had been working on his farm for years, but this was something new. High above, a group of large birds soared gracefully, their wingspans stretching wide. The sight was mesmerizing as they moved in perfect harmony, gliding effortlessly through the sky. They circled slowly, their shadows gliding across the field like silent phantoms. The patterns they created on the ground were almost hypnotic, adding to the surreal beauty of the moment. They were Sandhill Cranes, majestic creatures known for their impressive size and distinctive calls. Their presence was both commanding and graceful, a true testament to the wonders of nature. Daniel had never seen anything like it on his farm before. He stood there, captivated, unable to tear his eyes away from the spectacle unfolding above him. He watched in awe as the cranes descended, their long legs reaching out like landing gear. It was as if they were performing a carefully choreographed dance, each movement precise and deliberate. They landed gracefully in the field, their tall, slender bodies a striking contrast against the green backdrop. The vibrant colours of the cranes stood out vividly against the lush vegetation. Their arrival transformed the farm into a stage for an unexpected wildlife spectacle. It was a moment of pure magic, a reminder of the beauty and wonder that nature can bring into our everyday lives. The cranes were taller than Daniel had imagined, standing nearly 4 feet high. Their presence was both imposing and graceful, a rare combination that left him in awe. They had long, slender necks and equally long legs, which gave them an almost regal appearance. As they moved, their necks swayed gently, adding to their majestic aura. Their feathers were a beautiful shade of grey, with a splash of red on their foreheads. This red patch was not just a simple marking, but a vibrant contrast that made them stand out even more. The most striking feature of the Sandhill Cranes was their bright red crowns. These crowns were not just for show, they were a symbol of their unique identity. These weren't feathers but patches of rough skin, adding to their unique beauty. The texture of the skin was rough, yet it added an element of rugged charm to their overall appearance. They moved with an elegant grace, their long legs taking deliberate steps through the field. Each step was measured and deliberate, as if they were aware of their own grandeur. Every so often, they would peck at the ground, searching for insects and seeds. Their foraging was a slow, meticulous process, showcasing their patience and precision. Daniel observed them with a mixture of curiosity and admiration. He had never seen such magnificent creatures up close, and was fascinated by their behavior and appearance. They were a sight to behold, these unexpected visitors to his farm. Their presence added a touch of wild beauty to the familiar landscape, making the ordinary seem extraordinary. The dance of the cranes. As Daniel watched, something even more incredible happened. The cranes began to dance, They leaped into the air, spreading their wings wide and flapping them powerfully. They bowed to each other, their long necks swaying gracefully. Their trumpeting calls filled the air, creating a symphony of wild music. This wasn't just any dance, it was a mating ritual, full of energy and excitement. Daniel was mesmerized by the spectacle. It was a privilege to witness such a display in the heart of his farm. The crane's dance was a reminder of the beauty and wonder that existed in the natural world. Fun facts about our feathered friends. Did you know that sandhill cranes are ancient creatures? They have existed for millions of years. These birds are incredibly strong flyers, some migrating over 2,500 miles twice a year. That's like flying across the entire United States. Boy, are their wings tired. And listen closely to their calls. They sound like trumpets, right? Sandhill cranes have a special bone in their throats that helps them make these loud, resonating calls. It's amazing how much we can learn about these birds just by observing them. Nature's wonders await. The unexpected visit of the Sandhill Cranes to Sweetberry Farm was a magical experience. It reminded Daniel, and anyone lucky enough to hear his tale, that the natural world is full of surprises. All we have to do is open our eyes and appreciate the wonders that surround us. So, the next time you're out and about, take a moment to look around. You never know what incredible creatures you might encounter. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears open, and you might just witness the magic of nature unfolding right before your very eyes.